Good morning everyone and welcome to the Two-Headed Wolf Gaming channel and Total War Saga Troy as we continue Memnon's campaign, and we're actually getting closer and closer to the end. But take a quick look over here. We are 4 missions away from completing the Hero's Epic mission chain. We need to raise the city of Teleon, which is just a stone throw away from where we are at, and finally we need to unlock 3 more territories, which that might be the most time investment out of everything that we have to do, because we have 3 more territories to unlock, and we have one over here which will take 10 turns to research. There is another one over here which we are going towards right now. We're picking pottery kilns along the way, which provides us plus 100 bronze per turn. To be honest, we don't really care about it. We have enough in the stockpile, to be honest, and plenty of territories around where we can get extra bronze from. After these 6 turns, then we need 1 turn for each of these points of research to unlock, and a decent investment in bronze in order to get to where we want to get. Other than that, we'll probably pick a few more stats from here. And finally, there's one more territory, which is where exactly? So that's 1, 2, and this one is the third one, with unlocking Thebes, 11 turns to do that. So these two, 21 turns in total, plus another 6 here, that's 27, plus another 3, that is 30. So in 30 turns time, I think we'll be completing this campaign. Maybe quicker if we manage to get ourselves a few bonuses. But for now, let's raise this city here. He is telling me that we are going to lose some of those two-handed spearmen. And to be honest, I am starting to get tired of having all of these lighter troops constantly getting defeated. Let's try to give them better weapons and armors. Does this change the fact that we are going to lose them? Apparently not. A bit annoying. But let's merge the troops. Free some space. Now in the auto-resolve, yeah, we are not going to lose any troops. And it's going to be the time to bring in some better troops. Let's get the melee attack. And let's see. We can bring some light warriors. Well, right now, because we've unlocked the +2 to warrior recruitments, shall I bring chariots? I could bring some chariots and some of these sword and shield infantry. Let us do that. I think that for this army that might actually work. I don't have enough space, but we will be merging some of these militia. We have 4 two-handed spears. We'll have these. We can now bring these 2. Now we have Hanko guards. We have pretty good swordsmen. We can disband this militia troop. And I will be merging these two-handed warriors. And disband them. I like that idea, because now I can also bring 2 chariots in. And I really feel like we've added a lot of power to this army. Let's make sure that they are upgraded. We have Thracia over here. How is our favor with Athena? Well, she's going down here in a second. And she's giving us some ranks in the recruitment pool. Do I want any kind of prayer? Deal evaluation except barters. Minus 15 morale to enemy units. Yeah, one of the things that I will do here is that I'll do a prayer to Zeus. The reason why is because I would like to have some alliances. Now, do I want, and that is the big question, do I want to attack Thracias? And I believe that the answer to that question is yes.
Pharaoh blessed us from afar.
There's a 20 stack army there. I'll retreat a bit from the city. We'll go into the guard mode. We might have to attack this village first, because of this 20 stack army, rather than attacking Thrace. Although they don't have a whole lot of troops defending, so we fight against this 20 stack army, and that's about it. Okay, well, let's take a look around here. We're in an ambush stance. Here we are still waiting for us to build some siege weapons, and probably for them to take some attrition. Either way, quite excited. Let's see what we can do today. I believe that focusing on Salamis might be the way to go here. You are not well liked in these areas, but I'm okay with a non-aggression pact. Let's see. Agree to a non-aggression pact, great. Zeus has responded. Athena is going down. Let's see. Any more agents? Not yet. We're going to have to wait. With you, we have mostly been replenished. Except for these staff bearers. As soon as they die, I'm going to replace them with some of these swords. Now let's see, for you. Do you have all the upgrades? Not everybody. How about here? Let's get some basic upgrades going on. Huh, look at that. We were able to bring mastercrafted armor, and I think it's because we have this warband here. Does it say units in this province can be equipped to receive 15 to armor and melee? Write it down for the future. Put it in your mind that you don't have to have this in all of your armies. You just need to bring your army in the area of another army which has it. Well, I've learned something new today, and I'm super happy for it. Let's see. We're going then towards Athens now. I feel like taking down this capital is really good. It's going to provide us with some extra bronze as well, and we are going to be spending a lot of that very soon. Over here, it's not giving us good chances, look at that. I mean, they do have a lot of really strong warriors here and bowmen. Attacking the city, it's definitely going to be difficult, especially with all of these light troops. Memnon does not have the best army as far as armor heaviness, if I could call it like that. So I am going to be bringing him. They like us. They like us a lot. They would go for a military alliance and a military axis, and maybe give us a bunch of resources which we would use to upgrade our war bands. So with that in mind, we finally have our very first alliance. I guess we get the plus 15 from Zeus, right? Let's go here to Alpenos.
They must die.
This almost feels like one of those battles which I would love to fight. And I think that we will. We can have them sally out, but I feel like it's better to fight them within the city. He could hold down with some of these heavy sword skirmishers, but these ones would definitely not be able to hold us back. In the battlefield they might have more of a charge. Either way, we'll continue besieging while I think about it. Let's take a look at the other warriors.
Fight with honor.
Okay, we're waiting there. I want to take a look here before I forget, because it seems like I always forget. Look at this. We can call in some peace treaties.
Don't make me regret
You,
listening.
if I make a peace treaty with you, shouldn't,
Wish I could-
yeah, shouldn't give us a peace treaty with anyone else. Good. Military alliance finally with
Rest
Paris
assured,
of Troy.
your
Hey,
overtures
how about
will
you
be well
balance the deal out? We're going to get some military access, give us more resources in the process,
No,
and be happy with it. Because we have value nowadays. Military access.
our discussion has great potential.
Yeah, let's get some military access wherever we can, because they might be invading Greece. And then it's going to be a lot more difficult to make deals. Right, some non-aggression packs. Don't think I care for everyone.
Hopefully we will both do well out of this.
Can get some
That's-
resources here, for example from Hippolyta. It's the other non-aggression pacts. Troy.
I foresee gains.
Yeah, give us resources and we'll cheese it out. I'm not gonna go through all of these. I'm just gonna go for the bigger ones. There we have it. And I can even bring in some war targets here from the Boeotians. They have a 66 stack army there. We have some Trojans here, some Hector of Troy. 12 stack.
Haunting war. Unleash havoc.
Okay, what do I want to do here though? Wherever they have their heavy warriors, we will not be able to push our chariots through. In the rest of the areas, it shouldn't be too bad. Shall we force them to sally out? Let's try it out. Shall we? Surely. Let's have this fight. Let's not say that we didn't do it. What, just getting wrecked all of a sudden? No, we should be fine. We should be fine. Okay, a lot of open fields. That will be absolutely beautiful and great for our chariots. As you can see, we don't see any reinforcements. They might start with all of their troops in one point. So, how do we do this? I'll put to the sides these heavier swords and have the middle be spears. We'll support them with some militia here. I could probably deploy them. Yeah, I could even deploy them somewhere here in the forest so that we can target some of their ranged troops. That could actually work out great for us. How about some of these spears? Can't really put them to the right except for these areas. That's not bad either. I feel like this might actually work for us. Let's put our javelins, we'll keep the javelins behind, and we'll have our chariot somewhere here in the middle. Start the
Foe
battle.
has sighted your hidden units.
Ooh,
I agree.
what a bad deployment there. Not exactly what I had in mind, but this might just distract them enough. Let's see. Maybe if they don't engage us, we don't need to engage them. We are in the forest after all. Let's run away from him while we get our armies closer.
Your warriors have spotted hidden foes.
Forwards, men.
And the reinforcements are not arriving on the field, meaning that, yeah, he has his troops here. So all the troops from the city, from the village, or the garrisons are here. That is totally fine. Good. Well, at this point, we somehow made the mess of the AI's behavior. He's pushing forward a bunch of these, which means that Our javelins should start making a mess of their troops. Let's reposition our chariots here. Will they hit our line? Nope. Great. Beautiful.
Chariots ready! Chariots forward!
Let's push our chariots forward, I guess? Maybe, almost. I am going to reposition them here and I'm going to push them in a second. Good. Now that we've broken those spears, I can bring my troops forward. We'll have our militia ready here in a second. We can start targeting
Spears! Charioteers! Move out!
these javelins here using our two-handed spears. You go there. I will be rushing like so and so.
Your hero is under attack.
Go after those. You go after these. You engage here. And I want these swords to go after these young spears on this side. This militia will start getting out of the woods. They will start hunting their slingers, as do some of these spears here. Okay, I'm going to move my chariots through these ranged troops here. Okay, let's quickly charge these warriors. You go after their ranged troops. Focus on them.
One of your units has no more ammunition.
Cool. Keep going. Keep going with the chariots. You attacked here. Nice. We have Odysseus in this army. Well, we're going to have a very nice victory. Let's quickly charge our general into his heavy swords here. Let's bring the others.
Sons of Egypt! Honor and victory! Spilling blood! Anubis judge you!
Focus there.
Get moving!
These javelins have ran out of ammunition. There are some warriors here which apparently we do not see at this point. So let's try to hunt them. They have the stalking abilities or something. There it is. Well, I would really love if we manage to take out Odysseus. These troops, let's focus them on the swords. Make sure they don't get away. Come on, take out
The enemy
Odysseus.
hero has sustained a wound.
That's what I like to see. Doing this should provide me, or there is a chance that it will provide me with some sort of unique trait. I'm guessing it might just be for Memnon, but hopefully not. Great. We've got everything that we wanted. Let's get a bit more damage going on for us.
Stronger indeed!
He became legendary, but didn't get a unique trait. Unfortunate, but what can you do? Do I want the food or do I want favor with Athena? Let's go for it.
Hate them bloody!
And on this ability, either reduce cost or cooldown. Let's have reduced cost. It feels like I'm not using enough abilities on the battlefields at times. How are we here? We're still besieging. Oh yes, we're besieging with both, and I just attacked the village here.
We'll break them!
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's end our turn. This village of Marathon is not that valuable. Salamis is valuable. We're doing surprisingly well with Thebes. Troyzen has decided to attack us again. I really don't get him, to be honest. Not like they have a whole lot, but I guess diplomatically speaking, maybe it has value for him. How are we doing here? Well, we would need to continue besieging for a while so that they starve out. In Megara, even with that, even with all of these losses, they're still staying strong.
To the field of battle.
So for now, let's focus on Yamanu and his troops up north.
No restraint.
As we start,
Mow them
well,
down.
I thought we would be starting a siege, but apparently that is not the case. It's not necessary. Which just makes me happier.
This city wasn't much anyway.
Yep.
Pharaoh's chosen.
Okay. Well, what is our next target?
We left them no chance.
We're weirdly not at war with Achilles. Teleon is a level 4 city. He has a few troops here which have some value. Is Troy at war with Achilles?
I anticipate great progress will be made today.
Yes. Actually, that's the only people who they still have a war with. Weirdly enough. So,
Nothing can beat superior training.
how do I want to engage here? I guess I don't have to fully engage at this moment. I am going to go on this path, mostly because right here we will be able to get +2 to reinforcements. And I feel like that is a big advantage in the long run. Let's get the extra armor as well. That should really push us forward. And over on this side, this reduced supply does not really matter to me. Range, not yet. I guess I am going to go with the Keepers of Battle stories. That is something that does seem valuable. Maybe get a few more upgrades on this one. Yeah, still have a bunch of resources. Everything is going well and strong. I am okay to wait and besiege some of these territories and not have as many battles, as mostly we're waiting for research, and I don't want this campaign to be very long because we're having a lot of battles with little value, let's call them. Okay, we have been attacked here by Menelaus. He is bringing in a bunch of two-handed axemen. Decent, because they're medium class, they're chargers, and they have armor piercing, so these are decent units. Menelaus himself is a good warrior. The light spear runners, I guess, these are pretty good as well. The rest, not important. Over here, we have a few more Laconian swordsmen and Argive swordsmen, plus another set of Laconian axemen. These axes and swords might be just a bit too much for our light troops, together with everyone here. I guess we're going to have to do a strategic retreat, and they weren't in forced march either. And I have to think of how I want to respond here. How do I respond in this situation? I am wondering. Fortunate, good. That reduces the chance of agents going against us.
Memnon.
Now attacking him would give two reinforcements here, but would not provide him with reinforcements from the city. Attacking this would. I believe that the way to go forward might just be to attack Alos.
Easily accomplished.
Where is Pteleon? Pteleon is somewhere here, right? Oh no, it's the city down here, so it's the one for...
Ready for it.
Yeah, this is the one that we want. Huh, okay. So the one for Achilles, we are in the right place. Our allies calling for help, they are happy to do it. Let's go forward. I will be losing that spear, that is totally fine by me.
Death consumed.
As I said, at the end of the day I do want to replenish my troops and bring some better quality ones, as I'm constantly stuck. And let's get some extra damage. And then let's go towards Pythia.
Unleash havoc.
A few armies
We'll
in
catch-
range,
catch
but
them.
nothing to worry about.
We put fear in their
Okay,
hearts.
let's bring in more damage scaling, and let's also give some armor piercing. That's it for this army. If I was to recruit right now, just some light warriors. I could bring even more light warriors and Megiddo. And you know what?
We are bolstered by the might of distant flanks.
With all of these ranks, still feel like it's not enough to use them. It's time to make some changes. So what do I want to do here?
Not a chance. Not happening.
An ambush is what I need to do. 100% chance to ambush. So if I bring you here, I put you in an ambush stance, we are just in range of him. Now the question is, do I want to do it with tribesmen? And the answer to that question is no. Do I want to recruit another army?
Loyal kinsman.
The answer to that question might be a yes if we have the population, but we do not. We need a 10 surplus population, and we're definitely
My
not
honor
there.
guides me.
Okay. However, we are going to be replacing our warriors. We can bring free axemen as well. And we're going to replace some of these spears. Right? Actually, the spears might be really good. However, so will be the other troops.
Staunch protector.
We're doing this. Now we're going to upgrade them. And even though on certain elements they might not be as good as spears, yeah, they're still better. Look at that. Yeah, melee defense is a bit lower, morale is lower. Anything that you would get from veterancy. Either way, we're sitting here in an ambush stance with a 100% chance to actually do it.
Set up camp.
And we'll just get, hopefully, lucky.
Hits them.
Athens should be easily taken care of. We're getting our bronze here. We are also going to get some extra damage. Marathon is the next village in sight with 14 troops.
We have come for adventure.
But mostly what I care for is Salamis. Now, I am going to bring this army here just because I feel like we have the potential to actually fight if the ambush fails. Let's also give you the ability to do more damage with shielded infantry. Horde upgrade for you. Yeah, we don't have any more resources
Guides me.
to add up. And we'll end our turn.
Yeah, bro. We're done.
Come on, ambush. Did I go in an encampment stance? Or have I been discovered? I feel like either I've gone in encampment or I've been discovered. Well, there we go. He is using all of these armies to attack this army of mine. And we're actually given a good chance. Why? Because we have a lot of bonuses. And a lot of bonuses from the god, and we do have some ranks on these troops. Yeah, I feel like with this balanced chance it's going to be a really nice battle to have at the beginning of the next episode. Hope you have enjoyed this one, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Until then, I wish you all to have a wonderful day.